Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Nicole. I'm a teacher here at YNG Studios in San Clemente. And what we're doing in this practice is a really sweet combination of some breath work, some time to meditate, and also sharing distance Reiki with me as your Reiki practitioner who's channeling Reiki for you today. So if you are watching this live, great, and I get to see some of the names come up. But if you are watching this later at a time that works for you, know that you're going to be able to tap into this really special universal life force energy that is Reiki, and you can do this for yourself. So this practice really can fit whatever your situation is. The things that will benefit this practice, that will help you really settle in and feel good about the next half hour, are your comfort. So if there's something that helps you set up your comfort in your personal space, you could lay down. You don't need screens for this. You could just listen to my voice. If you want to take a seat like me, I'm sitting on a traditional yoga blanket, but a couch cushion works. Just comfort. If there's any soft music, you have some time to get essential oils, set yourself up for rest. And you have a moment to do that. And when you find that space that feels right to you, the offering is to close your eyes or lower your eyelids, whatever you feel comfortable with. Even like finding something still and beautiful to focus on would work. If you have a painting or a crystal or something at home that resonates with you, you could make that your soft point of focus. So before we discuss a little bit about Reiki and what we're doing, let's connect. So wherever you are at right now, I'd like you to feel into your sit bones, those little bony points under your glutes, and you can feel them if you're sitting or laying down or driving. Pull your car over if you're driving though. Feel into those. Exhale all the breath that is inside of your lungs, your diaphragm at this moment. Let it be out loud. Notice as you do that, maybe your shoulders went down a little bit. Sweet, sweet release. And we're going to take 3 cleansing breaths before we get into our guided breathwork practice. So take a deep inhale and let that fill your lungs and your spine like it's rising up out the crown of your head. And exhale back down into those sit bones, those tap roots. Now breath in, let it come back up. Breath out, washing down. And let this be out loud, especially if you're alone. Sigh. Sighing is a release. Inhale, breathing up, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. So this was our breath just to drop in. And as I talk a little bit about what we're doing in our brief practice today, you could stay with that conscious breath. So slow, gentle awareness, steadiness to your breath pattern. We're going to continue with our conscious breath work before some silent time for personal meditation. And we're closing with channeling distance Reiki. So I'll talk a little bit up front about what that is. Reiki is energy work. It is a healing modality that is accessible to anybody. Practitioners like myself have done coursework and received certifications and made this a practice so that I can channel this for others. But the great news is this universal life force energy that is Reiki is inside all of us. So you have this power. This power is in your many chakras in your palms. And if you doubt the power of your hands, think of their many uses and how they show love and affection and care for yourself and for others. We reach out to others, we connect to others through our hands. They're so sensitive. There are points of expression when we talk. There are points of soothing when we breathe. Or if you have an ache or pain in yourself, your hands go there. For a loved one, hugs and your hands go there. These are our feelers. They're one of our many brains in our system that receive signals. So you can do this at home, and I'll give you some guidance to follow along. But if you are watching this with me in this moment, I will channel distance Reiki for you as your practitioner. So, staying with those steady breaths, we're going to work with a little bit of golden light today. This golden light healing is a visualization. It's something that you are imagining, and if you haven't done this before, take away as much as possible judgment and skepticism. So all you need to do is rest, receive, and visualize this golden light, and that's it. If your mind goes elsewhere, bring it back. That's the practice. But know that bringing in this vision of warm, strong, healing gold light helps fortify our own aura, the energy system that's around us. It helps shield and protect us and kind of clean out anything that's not serving us. So from your comfortable position, taking a deep inhale, nice and slow, feel your spine long, strong between each vertebra. And exhale, back down. And at the base of your spine, like that V of your pelvis, I'd like you to think of a golden light right there, like it's swirling like a Tibetan bowl. It's moving clockwise. It's a little bit fluid, so it's this like warm, if you've ever seen gold be forged, it's like hot and liquid, and it's swirling clockwise at the base of your pelvis. And this is your root chakra. It's where everything starts. And stay there with that feeling. Think of that gold going through your bones and into your bone marrow, moving out, out, out through your hips, across your whole pelvis, your sacrum, letting it go into every part of you, clearing out and making everything stronger. It's almost like the gold is forged by fire, this fire of transformation and passion that removes and melts away what you don't need and strengthens everything that remains. And as you inhale from the base of your spine, from your pelvis, take that gold light up all the way like a straw up to your third eye. So you're breathing it up like you're sipping up gold light up your spine, pausing at the third eye, and then exhale slowly. Let the gold come back down your throat, your chest, your ribs, back into your pelvis. So that's our visualization for now. I'm going to add some counting to it so that you have a pace to help steady your breath. So you're thinking of sipping the gold light up the straw, and listen to the counting. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, pausing between your eyes, holding that gold light right there. Then exhale, back down, 3, 2, 1. Breath in, gold light, inhaling, 1, 2, 3. Feel it right between your brows, holding. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Soft hold at the bottom. Inhaling up, 1, 2, 3. Exhaling back down, 3, 2, 1. Softly pausing at the base of your spine. I'd like to take that light now, instead from the base up to the crown of your head. So I have my hands in like a triangle shape above my head. So my palms are touching, almost like prayer position, but open your hands like a flower or a lotus, a triangle. And think of that gold light coming in from the universe and the heavens, the sky, everything above, straight down through the crown of your head. Think of that soft spot from when you were a baby. Just visualize this washing in and down your own personal light in your aura. It's going to come across your forehead, down your nose, across your cheeks. Just steady breath. Let that light come across your throat. Let it expand across your collarbones and your upper chest. Breathe that gold light into your heart. Feel your ribs expand with it. Open, open, so full. Your lungs, your diaphragm are so strong. Carry that down to right below the ribs, the center of power, your solar plexus, which is yellow. Think of that gold mixing with yellow. Breathe that gold into your belly. You might bring your hands there and let your belly rise. And then bring that gold light back to where we started, at the base of your pelvis. And pause to picture it coming in from 2 directions. So this light is coming up from Mother Earth, from your tap roots, and it's also coming down from the sky, meeting right in the middle. Think of it even being in the space around you. So you have an aura, you have a human energy field that is yours. Fill all those little tingly spaces around your body, even if you can't see them, with this gold light. And sit with that vision as you take slow, steady breaths. Think of inhaling this light and exhaling it as your belly softens all throughout your body. I always like to offer some affirmations as points of focus for our practice, because in the practice of meditation, the thought that we have to be quiet in the mind is daunting, right? Meditation is, to me, less about silence and more about training the mind and retraining it. That's where the strength of the practice comes from. So some tips for our silent portion today for our meditation are to focus on this light so that your brain has somewhere to come back to, thinking of that polarity of gold coming in from the sky and up from the earth. And I'd like you to think of 2 phrases. The first is a phrase of gratitude. So, something. It could be small. It could be that you got to see the sun today. It could be that your coffee was delicious today. A small statement of gratitude that is genuine, that's the key. So dropping into whatever your phrase, whatever your expression of gratitude is, saying that to yourself. And let that gold light envelop your phrase of gratitude like it's a cloak for it. And the second offering is to resonate with something that is a phrase or statement of personal power. And this should also be genuine, so it can be small so that it doesn't feel daunting. It could be, I am strong, I am capable, this gold light will protect me. Something that resonates with where you are, want to be, or are hopefully going, your intention. So presence that in your mind. I'll share mine for today. The phrase I need to hear today for myself is that I am strong. And I'm going to put the gold light that we're working with around that affirmation. I smiled as soon as I did that. It felt so nice to protect it with this forged gold. I am strong. So we drop into silence in this part of our practice. This is the act of bringing the mind back. So for those straying minds, which we all have, you could bring your mind back to thinking about your phrase of gratitude or your affirmation of strength. And make that your point of focus for this point of silence. Gold light coming in from above, up from below. And you're in the center. You are like a cosmic egg being protected by this light. The mind wanders and we bring it back. That's our practice. There's no judgment there. And if yours is wandering a lot, think of inhaling your phrase, your affirmation of gratitude. And let the exhale wash over you. And think of next inhaling your affirmation of personal strength. And let the exhale wash down to that gold sitting at the base of your spine. And if this is the difficult part of the practice, because sitting still and dropping in is tricky. It can be easier to keep moving. It can be easier to speed through things. Try to stick with it just for one more minute. And let your breath be your guide. So if it's speedy, if it's rushed or shallow, slow and deepen the breath, both on the inhale and the exhale. This is a practice of training and perseverance, so give yourself another minute. Another mile in the journey of walking the path of being mindful and noticing. And know that you're doing exactly what you need to do. You're where you're meant to be. In this practice, we get to share the benefits of Reiki, and so I'm going to begin to activate our distance symbol for Reiki. And if you are attuned to Reiki and you want to do self-healing, you can, but you do not have to be attuned to follow along and tap into your own beautiful healing power. So the offering for yourself is to bring your hands somewhere where you feel that your palms would be soothing, helpful, grounding, connecting. So just choices. Ultimate choice being yours is you could bring your left palm to your heart and your right palm to your belly. You could bring your palms to your knees if you're seated. You might bring your palms up to your head if you've been experiencing anxiety or headaches. You could take your hands to the back of your head. And if this is new to you, remove self-criticism and drop into a space of accepting the what if. What if there was so much power that you had inside of yourself that you could tap into, that was always there, that you could connect to at any time? Don't worry about seeing or hearing or doing anything. There's no right or wrong. You're being sent, channeled, distance Reiki, and you're activating this for yourself by being in a space to rest, receive, and respond. And at any time you can move your hands around your body to any place where you think you need a little bit more connection. Let your hands be intuitively guided. Don't worry about where they go. If you reach a spot on your body where there's discomfort, I like to kind of rake that spot. So I just kind of like take my fingers and comb them over that spot. It could be like over the stomach for stomach pain, And then pull that out to the side and shake off. And then rake, sweep it to the side and shake it off. It's like a pulling out and a smoothing of your aura and of your energy where it needs to just be calmed. And envision your hands, your palms, as that gold light that we worked with earlier. They are strong, they are your protective shield. They connect you to everything that you need in this practice and in this moment. You might even start to feel some energy between your palms and between your palms and your body. Let your shoulders go down your back. Let your tongue go from the roof of your mouth. And drop your eyebrows. Working with that gold light, breathe it into your skin. Let it deep into your muscles. Think of joints and ligaments being infused with this strong healing light. Imagine this light going through all of your organs. It goes through your stomach, your liver, your kidneys, your spleen. Let it fill up your heart. Take it into your bones, and the bone marrow inside. Everything as strong as gold. Noticing our very core of our marrow, of all the bones that support us, of all of our organs, our supportive connective tissue, our muscles, and our skin. Thinking of yourself as the center of this protected cosmic egg, and all around you the walls are filled with this strong, vibrant gold. And when you need it, remind yourself your shield will protect you. You can come back to this practice at any time. This is your power. This is within inside you. And drop into your phrase of gratitude one more time. Something you genuinely appreciate about this day, this moment, even though you might have to find a diamond amongst some hard times. Breathe in your phrase of strength and affirmation. And you can stay in this practice as long as you need. Take all the time you need. When it works for you, slowly come back to awareness. Remember to drink a lot of water and take care of yourself. Remember how powerful you are, and remember that your breath is sending signals to your brain. So when you feel stressed, when you feel anxious, when you feel worried, whether you know it or not, your breath is mirroring that. Slow your breath down. Deepen your breath. Fortify your breath. And your brain will follow. Thank you so much for joining me today for meditation and Reiki. You are always supported by me and YNG Studios, so you can reach out at any time. And thank you for joining in this practice.